I'm recording again. I wanted to get on the internet, get on the girlies page, because I am currently going through a massive decluttering, big ass decluttering, an excessively huge decluttering. And I feel like I owe it to myself because my girlies and everybody else is very different. So this is decluttering for baby hoarders and maximalists, the girls who need an outfit for every occasion. I'm gonna go into it, and that's just gonna be the intro right there. And my iPad is right here, like below the camera, and I'm gonna be looking down like this to pretty much see what the hell I wrote. So the first thing I have for decluttering, for the maximalists, you gotta separate your clothes by type. Now, the thing about separating your clothes by type is that you very consistently have to separate it by type every time you do your decluttering process. Maybe I'll put it like right here or something. But basically, the thing is, I feel like the most important thing is being able to not only part with your things, but being able to see how much you have. Because me, oh baby, I have like 13, maybe even 15. I have fur coats. I have about 17 or 18 contractor bags, like big leaf trash bags worth of clothing. And that's separated out. And the thing is, you separate it by type. So whether that be like long sleeve, short sleeve, skirts and shorts I put together for me personally because it was like, they can go together. Dresses, rompers went together for me. All the pants, regardless if they was denim or not. And the thing is, when you separate your clothes, you want to have it where you do it in several rounds. So the first time is the most specific. And it's like the overall types, like I was saying, shirts, pants, long sleeve and short sleeve, super specific. If you want to separate dresses, rompers, skirts and shorts, jackets and outerwear, because my jackets are separate from my outerwear, and jackets are outerwear, but like lightweight jackets, cardigans, shawls, kimonos, I put those all in a section. And then fur coats, puffers, those are all in a section too. And then when you go through your second round of separating, basically after you go through that first round of figuring out, kind of in condo method, which sparks joy, then you can go into your next round, which is putting all the shirts together, all the pants together. All of the jackets, shawls, kimonos are now one with the fur coats and the puffers. So that way it's like less specific. It's just all the tops are together, all the bottoms are together, all the shoes, all the purses. I'll probably have more. Maybe I'll put something right here. And if I don't, I'm just hovering. I'm mayonnaise. Oh my God, I'm cringe. But yeah, separate your shit by type, and then separate it by type again after you get rid of what you need to get rid of for the first separation. Number 2, don't be scared to get rid of rare items. Now, usually that's kind of how I got to where I got to. I used to be a vintage seller, and I kind of am still, to be quite honest, but I used to be a vintage seller, and my thing was, for the vintage I was coming into, oh baby, you're not getting this everywhere. You are not getting these pieces everywhere. There's a Long Von Duster coat that you will not get because somebody had it made and I just happened to come into it. Things like that really, really built the hoard, you know? Like, they made it so hard. So I'm gonna say, don't be scared to get rid of rare shit. Don't be scared to get rid of vintage. Like, the cycle continues, baby. We got to get this thing going. There's people who literally need this stuff. There's people who want your stuff. Don't be scared to get rid of it. Number 3, keep your sets together. If you want to get rid of a set, if you didn't keep it together, how you gonna sell it in the way that it could have been sold? You know what I mean? Having the pants to a set is just, it eats every time. It's, you having the set is so good. Like, Imagine getting a pantsuit. I can get a blazer and a tie anywhere, but a blazer, tie, and the matching pant can't be beat. Keep your sets together. Night clothes included. We not switching them sets out. You could break up a set if you're keeping the set. That's how I feel, because if you need to get rid of the set, somebody is gonna really value getting a set, especially if it's vintage. And I know, because I used to sell silk pajama sets, and the girls would eat them up because they're so hard to find still in the set. Okay, number 4. What do I said keep the most worn, your favorites, or the ones that match your closet the most. Me personally, keep the ones that match your closet the most, because even the ones that you wore the most may not be the ones that you're going to wear the most after you get rid of everything that you felt like you need to get rid of. So I feel like the multiples for things and the sets should go last in your decluttering process, and that's all that it is to it. Keep the shit that makes sense for your closet. Everything goes together. Honestly, number 4 is what it is. Keep your multiples, but if you don't need the multiples, get rid of them. You have to be harsh in this process. Real harsh, especially as a maximalist. I feel like this is one of like the really important, it's scrumptious how much of a gem this is when you really have to do it. Number 5, keep what is physically appealing to you and you only. You and you only. Do not go around getting help from people for your decluttering process. And that's a lot to say, because some people got some things they need help. But declutter first. Do your initial stuff by yourself first. Find what sparks joy in you, what's appealing for you yourself, which you think looks good to you, because that's how you get a certain aesthetic of your own. You have your own brand when you do things like that. And when you have your own brand, or you have something that's like known for you, it becomes like that because you only mess with what you mess with. But along with number 5, I want to say this means not to factor social media into your decisions. I don't care if you're an outfit repeater. And as a maximalist, one thing you shouldn't have a problem with is repeating an outfit or repeating a piece. This shirt, what is this? Sex, drugs, and money? This has been a night shirt, dress, suit shirt. Like, it's been everything. Trust. You don't need to do all that. You know, there's ways to get through this. There's ways to repurpose your items. And trying not to be an outfit repeater for social media is not going to get you anywhere in your process. It's just going to make it more difficult. You're going to have such a weight of perception in other people's social media that you won't be able to process what you like. So for this process, you have to go alone, and you can't factor nobody's opinion but your own. Hell, cut your phone off for the process. Don't even look at yourself in the camera, because what matters is, are you slaying in person? Anybody can catfish on the internet, but the real slayers will come to play when they need to. I'm slightly aggressive in this video because fashion just makes me passionate like that. Number 5, that's it. Okay, number 6, don't keep your sale items past 1 to 3 months. It can be within 1 to 3 months. That gives you plenty of time. If you ain't got rid of it in 3 months, let it go. Send her to Goodwill. Send her to the thrift. Send her to the church. Like, I'm not even joking. Church thrift stores?
Don't play with me right now, sis.
They're my passion and my lover. I love that. Do not be scared to get rid of this stuff because you feel like you could have made money off of it. Money should be the bane of your existence when mental health is at stake. Like, money, mental health, they don't go together. It's one or the other. You got to choose. And if you choose money, you're going to be bogged down. You don't have that mental health. It won't be freeing for you. Get rid of that stuff. Soon as that 3 months hit, soon as that 1 or 2 months hit, it has to go.
Don't let it get past 3
months, because then it's basically a part of your closet again. If it's gone, it's gone. If you said you were going to get rid of it, get rid of it. I digress. Okay, number 7. It doesn't matter if it's broken, clean, dirty, old, new, or gifted. Clothes are clothes. And this is coming from somebody. Oh, Oh, this is my bread and butter. Bread and butter. I don't play. Clothes are more than clothes for me. But in this process, decluttering, only keeping what you love, clothes are clothes. Broken can be fixed. Dirty can be cleaned. Old can be renewed. New can be worn. It doesn't matter. Clothes are clothes. Everything has to be categorized, and you have to declutter all of it. It will make everything so much easier when everything is put together. Everything is all together. Taking a note out of like Swedish death cleaning, put that shit all there, and if you feel overwhelmed, then shit, get rid of what's overwhelming you. Number 8. What did I put? Oh, if something doesn't fit how you wanted it to fit in the first damn place, then leave. It has to go. When you feel uncomfortable, them shits are not for the faint of heart. They are outfits for the slayers, and the slayers only. Outfits for the girls who are on the go. My thing is, if you can't last 6 to 9 hours in these pieces, get rid of it. You have to let it go. Comfort it should be a high priority. And if you're not comfortable in the things you're wearing, they're wearing you. You can't last up to 9 hours in a pair of heels. The sit down shoe, you better be able to sit down in it for 6 to 9 hours, or it has to go. 6 to 9 hours. That is a school day. That is a work day. That is an event. If it don't fit, it got to go. If it don't look like how you want it to fit, let it go. If it look cute, you keep it. That's all that is to it. So, like, I'm actually screaming right now. This whole video is me yelling about how to get rid of shit. And that's crazy. Kind of love that for me. Am I progressing? Let's see. Number 9. And I feel like this is also very, very important. Don't feel the need to rush or completely dump your full wardrobe because of your mental fatigue. Only do what you can. Now, this can be taken several ways, but in the way that I'm intending to say it, do not rush yourself to get rid of things because you feel like,
Oh my god, I have too much shit, everything gotta go.
Or if you feel overwhelmed,
Oh my god, I'm just gonna fucking get rid of it all.
I'll just start anew. And that's cool for the girls who are fine with minimalism. They're fine with rebuilding from the start. But me, my wardrobe is vintage. I'm not finna do that. My jackets, half of them are older than me. What do I look like trying to rush things? They ain't rushed to get to my closet, so why would I rush it? I refuse to have, and you should refuse as well, to have mental anguish for something that's supposed to help you mentally and physically. You're unblocking your space, you're unblocking yourself, you're unblocking your freedom of creativity for your body. What makes you think that I need to be rushing this? You do not need to rush. Take as long as you don't need to, piece by piece, little by little. Me, all my clothes are in contractor bags. I'm going one bag at a time. If I can do another bag, I'll do another bag. But if you cannot finish a bag, in my particular case, a bag, then it's just going to be what it's going to be. Finish the bag and dead it there. Do not fatigue yourself in a decluttering process. You already are a maximalist. You already have a lot of clothes. You're already a person who has an eclectic taste. If you found this video, don't fatigue yourself with it. Have fun. And if you're not having fun, have growth. Don't fatigue yourself with this process. Number 10, list your needs and wants and rate them by urgency. Only after your declutter has been finished. Now, this is to get rid of the scraggles, the little pieces, and this is also to bring a new life and a refreshed sense to your wardrobe. Now, this is not really mandatory, but number 10, she's that girl for the girls who can sew, cut, clip, repurpose. So for listing your needs and wants, I say it's very pivotal to know what you need and what you want. And if a need isn't urgent, is it really a need? Because most things that I need are usually urgent. If you need food, you need that food when? Urgently. Or at least urgent in a sense. If you need dishes because you can't eat on anything but the palms of your hands, you're poor. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. But there's levels to it. I rated it by the double exclamation emoji. So 4 emojis was like, oh, this is urgent, I need it right now, today, here. And if you have clothes like that, it better be underwear. I don't see nothing that's that urgent. Because the way that this climate is, in this social climate, this stuff is not urgent. It's in the palm of your hands, vintage or not, thrifted or not, it's really in the palm of your hands. Like, I can go on ThreadUp, Depop, Poshmark to find the stuff that I need to find. I can go on Japanese websites. You know, you can do things. Nothing's gonna stop your bag. But your wants need to be prioritized by urgency as well, because when you realize that you have certain wants that are like, oh, no, I really want this, you can set a goal for it. It becomes more urgent than a want. It becomes so close to a need. It's a good goal to have at that point. But basically, the thing is, when you sit on a want or something that you've really seen that you want, not from Pinterest, that's a hot take for another time. But if you have something you really want, the urgency goes up. Because I've been able to dwell on it and wait. If you can't dwell on something and wait, and you almost feel like, oh, I don't even want it no more. Yeah. Take it out your needs and wants. You don't even need it or want it. And if you feel like you can remake your needs and wants from the stuff that you decluttered, that's why you do it after you declutter. Make it. Like, what are we doing? If you decluttered a maxi dress, you better put that string in there and make that ruche work. I'm sick of y'all not DIYing. Where's the 2010 girlies? Because we know, cut a shirt as a crop top. Put a drawstring at the top and now it's a set. Where are y'all at? I don't know where y'all been, but the maker's gonna make. I've talked too long about this. That was so much for listing your needs and wants by urgency after your declutter. Okay, so don't take in anything for 3 to 9 months. I was right. I ate on that. Do not take anything in. You just got rid of this stuff. Come on now. Like, you just got rid of it. You just got rid of it. Why are you getting... You do not need a new bag. You just got rid of 30 bags. Me literally getting a dress and a shirt right after I organize my stuff. Like, I'm such a hypocrite for that. But, yeah, number 11, don't take anything in for 3 to 9 months. 3 to 9 months is because that's a long time in the world of fast fashion. And the thing is, that breaks so much of a cycle in itself for just not following the loop, the fast fashion cycle, the trend cycle. Once it's gone, give yourself a chance to love your clothes. Rewash them hoes like the KonMari method says. Once you've rejuvenated your closet, rejuvenate your clothes again. Wash everything. And me personally, I don't gotta wash a dryer, so laundromat it is. But best believe I'm gonna be little by little washing that wardrobe. Because you owe it to yourself. You just decluttered all this stuff and you gonna bring some new shit in just to reclutter your declutter? Absolutely not. 3 to 9 months. If you did 3, you getting there. But it really should be the 9 months. Almost a whole year. Because at that point, think about it this way. You got rid of your sale items at the 3-month mark. That is the last of your declutter in a sense for certain people. So the last 9 months is the rest of the year, is it not? But you didn't buy anything for the whole year. You found so much growth in new life for doing that. For going that 9-month stretch. Do it. The habit of convenience should be broken. And the thing is, your cycles of clutter and hoarding should be broken along with that. Ooh. Girl, this is the ghetto. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know if it's recording. I should check, but I'm just gonna wing it. So my phone, she don't got no storage. None. I'm sorry, But yeah, number 12. Do a declutter every year if you are in need of constant variety, and try to get accessories or small multi-use items to transform pieces you already have. That should speak for itself, but it's very important that you consistently declutter if you feel like you're in need of constant change, because like I said, that cycle of the keeping your sale items for 3 months and then not getting anything for the last 9 months, that will help you cultivate a very unique style to you, but it will also stop the clutter from happening. It breaks a cycle, as we said in that long ass take of number 11. Let's see, number 13, learn to care for your items. I'll make a separate video later on that if I remember, or if I feel like it. But learning to care for your items, regardless if they're fast fashion or not, is so important, because it's as simple as spraying a top coat of clear glaze on some costume jewelry, and that makes it last 2 years longer than it should. It's little things like that. Major key. If I don't make the video, you have that at least. But getting small things that build an outfit, because if we're being quite honest, the girls who can dress, the girls who can accessorize, oh, we're eating it up off one outfit. It's like I had 10 outfits. It's so much easier to put accessories places than it is to store clothes when you have nowhere to store your clothes. And I only know because I live in the basement of my house, so I have racks. It's racks, it's bins, it's moving bags, and boxes. I have one dresser, and that's for my underwear. And even that got out of control somehow. Have a good place for everything. Everything should have a place for you to put your stuff. If you don't have a place to put your stuff, it gotta go. I mean, I have a very special case where I stay in the basement. I have racks. That means I have somewhere to hang the clothes. I have somewhere to put this stuff. But it's gotten to a point where I don't even have a place to put certain things. We don't got time for that. Have a place for all of your stuff. And if you don't have a place for stuff, but you have a means to, get it together, go to the thrift store, get you a little carrying case, a little bin. They got them. Hell, get a box. Make sure everywhere has a place, because that makes finding your stuff so much easier. And you can't clutter a space if you only have an allotted amount of space for your items. That's why you always have to declutter, but leave space for you to add more if that's what you choose to do. If I decluttered everything and only had 3 drawers, I gotta make sure everything go in the 3 drawers, but that means that I can't put no more than the 3 drawers worth of stuff. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Number 15, have a good set of basics. And I don't mean have black, white, and neutrals. I'm not a neutrals girl. Nudes are pushing it for me. Black and white is all patterned or motif. Like, my black and white ain't even normal. So invest in good basics, because that's something I didn't do, and it's very pivotal. And by good basics, what did I put? You have to have the base pieces: black jeans, black pants, black shorts, black skirt. They better fit immaculate. They need to fit like a glove. These are the pieces that if you can't wear nothing, you can wear something, because your basics are solid. Imagine this being my only black and white piece. It don't even fit. This is a 4XL shirt. What are we doing? Your basics need to be something that fits your silhouette, but it also needs to be something that is practical. The difference between normal basics that you have as just basics and good basics is always going to be the fit.
I don't make the rules.
If you have a white t-shirt and black pants, you're model scout. Like, come on now, take a note out the girlie's book. You want to look like a model, you better act like one. Get you the basics that fit. Black and white stuff for the girls. It's going to fit like butter on a piece of bread. And that's how your basics should be.
I don't make the rules.
Last one. If you can repurpose or DIY something that you want, remember the wants and needs? Please do it. Oh my God. The amount of times that I've seen people, oh my God, I really want that. Girl, you got the fabric is in your house. You can make it. Why are you tripping off of me? It really only took me to rip up a comforter. You can pay people to do this stuff if you just felt like you wasn't gonna get somewhere. Like, prime example, the diesel belt skirt. Oh, it's camp. I kind of love it, but I actually don't like it. Like, you mean to tell me that I just have a leather jacket that I really want to get rid of, and all I gotta do is cut it and find somebody to sew the ends up for me? Oh, best believe I'm gonna have that skirt belt. It's repurposed. Oh my gosh. You hoes are acting like you can't cut a fucking shirt. I don't care how much that shirt is. If you feel like it'll be better cropped, if you feel like your bandeau would look better as a nipple pad, you better chop that shit up. I'm tired of the girls acting like they can't repurpose an item. It's really that easy. Do not be scared to repurpose. Do not be scared to get rid of your stuff. Refresh your energy. Refresh your creativity. Get rid of your stuff. And if you don't end up getting more stuff, repurpose the stuff you got, because you'll be surprised what the mind will come up with. You're not going to go out looking crazy. Well, no, I would. I definitely would go out looking crazy. But for the girls who wouldn't, make that shit yourself. Find somebody who can sew. It's really that easy. I've been so passionate. This whole video is getting ridiculous. But I'm gonna calm down. Let me just cut the camera off. Okay. Yeah, recording on my iPad, and it's not even like the front camera for the iPad. I can't see nothing. Just going on a whim. But I will say, that is my tips. It was 16 of them, but it really was more like 17 or 18, the way that I was yelling. I'll say go out of this video knowing that you have a basis for change. If no one is on your side to help in your progression, I am. I'm all for people getting their shit together, learning about themselves in the process. I'm such a big advocate for self-love, self-parenting, self-everything. Get your own shit done. My favorite hobby is doing me. And it's been like that since I can remember. So all I'll say is I wish all of you watching this video the best on your decluttering. If you're not decluttering and you're just watching to see what I'm gonna say, it's a very daunting process. I'm doing a hybrid between Swedish death cleaning and Marie Kondo method. And it's meant to be therapy. It's meant to be therapeutic. And I hope you come out of this learning something. That's it. Bye.